I've never cheated on my husband. I mean, never. But when I tell you what I'm about to tell you, you might think that I'm lying. You might even get angry with me. You might not want to hear the rest of the story. That's okay. While he was taking care of the kids, I was with another man. This is the story of an unfaithful woman. The phone rang, but I didn't answer. It was 9:30 at night, and I knew it was him. I let it ring until it stopped. Then I went into the kitchen to pour myself a glass of wine. I took a sip and felt the familiar warmth spread through my body. I needed it tonight. I poured another one and sat down at the table with a sigh. I could hear the television in the other room and the sound of my daughter playing with her dolls. My son was asleep in his little bed. My husband had taken the day off work to spend some time with the children, while I went to visit my mother in the hospital. She had an operation yesterday, and I wanted to see how she was doing. But I also needed to get away from my husband for a bit. Not because I wanted to, but because I had to. He was too much with me, too much in my face all the time. He wanted to know who I was with, who I was talking to on the phone. Why did I go out with my friends? And why did I come home so late? I loved him very much, yes. But lately I hadn't been able to stand him. When he left for work in the morning, I would feel free and happy like a bird ready to fly. But by lunchtime, I would feel lonely and empty. And by the time he came home in the evening, I was longing for his touch. I wanted him inside of me, holding me, loving me. I missed our intimacy. I missed the passion we used to have. My husband and I were high school sweethearts. We got married right after graduation. I was only 18. Now we are in our early 20s. All my friends told me that I made a mistake. They said that I gave up my youth and my dreams for nothing. But I loved my husband. I didn't regret anything, or at least I thought I didn't. Until one day I found out that he was cheating on me. I remember sitting on the toilet in the bathroom crying and hating him. I hated him for showing me that I wasn't special, that I wasn't unique. But my husband didn't seem to care. He continued seeing the other woman. I heard him talking on the phone. He was laughing. I think he would hang up and look guilty. He tried to explain to me that he didn't know what my friends told me, that I was making things up. I believed him. I wanted to believe him. After all, he was my husband. He wouldn't lie to me. A few weeks passed. One morning I woke up and realized that I didn't love him anymore. I didn't even like him. I hated him. So I packed my things and moved back in with my parents. I wanted to start over, maybe find someone new. But my parents convinced me to come back home. They said that it was just a phase, that I would get over it, and they were right. My husband and I stayed together. We had our ups and downs, but overall we were good. I had a good job, a nice house, 2 beautiful children. I had everything I ever wanted. I shouldn't complain. But every time I looked at my wedding ring, I remembered what it meant. Every time I looked into my husband's eyes, I saw the other woman. Every time I cradled my children, I felt their pain. They didn't know what their father had done, but they knew something was wrong. Their laughter was heartbreaking. I loved my children more than anything in the world. I couldn't bear the thought of them growing up without a father. I couldn't bear the thought of them growing up knowing that I had abandoned them. I stayed with my husband, not because I loved him, but because I loved our children. Now it was years later, and I hated my life. I hated being trapped in a dead-end town with a dead-end marriage. I hated being alone in a crowd. I hated the silence, hated the darkness. I hated everything. I was desperate to break free, wanted to run away. But where could I go? Where could I hide? And one day I met a man. We met at a bar. He was older than me, but he treated me like a princess. He made me feel special. He made me feel unique. He listened to me. He understood me. He knew what I was going through. And I liked him a lot. I knew that I shouldn't see him. I knew that I shouldn't trust him, but I did. We started dating. I lied to my husband about where I was going. I lied to myself about how I felt. I lied to both of us about everything. I was living a double life. During the day, I was a good little girl. At night, I was a wild woman. I was having an affair. I was cheating on my husband. But I didn't feel guilty. In fact, I felt great. When I was with him, I forgot about my problems. I forgot about my past. I forgot about my responsibilities. I forgot about everything but him. He made me laugh. He made me feel alive. He made me feel human again. One day he asked me to move in with him. He said that he loved me. He said that he wanted a future with me. I said yes. I moved in with him. I left my husband. I left my children. I left everything behind. I thought that I was in love. I thought that I was happy. I thought that I had finally found my Prince Charming. But I was wrong. Very wrong. When I tell you what I'm about to tell you, you might think that I'm lying. You might get angry with me. You might not want to hear the rest of the story. That's okay. While he was taking care of the kids, I was with another man. I don't want to talk about what happened next. I don't want to relive that pain. I don't want to feel that shame. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think happened next. What do you think? I'll be reading your comments and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.